sit on the porch and watch the sun. Nobody tells me what I need to do. I am moving on, I am over you. The breeze is warm, the sky is clear. I have absolutely nothing to fear. Now I am alone, and it feels alright. No more crying in the middle of the night. I got my own time, I got my own space. A little smile is growing on my face. Now I am alone. I walk down to the street by the sea, just my shadow walking next to me. I hear the waves crashing on the sand. I don't need anyone to hold my hand. The evening comes and the stars appear. I play the music that I want to hear. My heart is healing, my mind is free. This solo life is good for me. Now I am alone, and it feels alright. No more crying in the middle of the night. I got my own time, I got my own space. A little smile is growing on my face. Now I am alone. Yeah, I am doing fine, just taking my time. Alone is good. Yeah, just a passenger. Yeah. The coffee's growing cold inside my coat. I'm watching how your lips are moving fast. You feel the empty air, you fill it up. A monologue you built, designed to last. I sit here like a shadow on the wall, absorbing every detail of your day. But I don't think you notice me at all. My quiet words just seem to drift away. I'm waiting for the end, but the warning in the street. A tiny little second to find my own heartbeat, but your engine just keeps roaring, burning up the sound. You never let the tires touch the ground. There are no red lights in your mind, just a relentless green. You're speeding down a highway where I am never seen. No yellow sign to slow you down, no brakes to let me speed. I'm trying into overdrive again, about a dream you had, a bridge you crossed. I tried to slip a gentle sentence in, but in your roaring hurricane it's lost. The pedal hits the metal of your pride. I'm just a silent captive in this ride. The window reflects back my tired eyes, a painted ghost who nods and forces smiles. You never hear my fractured heavy sighs. We've traveled through 1,000 lonely miles. You never ask me how my spirit feels, just keeping both your hands upon the wheels. I'm searching for the comma, a period, a pause, a breaking of your rhythm, a yielding to the laws. But the traffic has no limits, the intersection's clear, and I am just an echo in your ear. There are no red lights in your mind, just a relentless green. You're speeding down a highway where I am never seen. No yellow signs to slow you down, no brakes to let me speak. I'm drowning in the river of the stories that you leave. Oh, just let me breathe. The room is spinning in a hazy smoke. Your voice becomes a frequency, a drone. My spirit feels a little softly broke, because beside you I am so alone. You weave a vibrant tapestry of you, without a single thread of me shining through. It breaks my heart to be your empty space, a mirror just to show you your own face. If love is meant to be a two-way street, why am I walking with such heavy feet? Oh Lord, I'm so tired. There are no red lights in your mind, just a relentless green. You're speeding down a highway where I am never seen. No yellow signs to slow you down, no brakes to let me speak. I'm drowning in the river of the stories that you leak. Oh, just let me breathe. The engine runs so hard it starts to burn. I realize it's never gonna be my turn, so I will unbuckle my invisible seatbelt and leave you with the words you haven't felt. I'm opening the door into the wind to find out where my own journey begins. I'm stepping out the passenger side door. I cannot ride this highway anymore. Let the dice scream, let the colors blur. I need the quiet, I need the gentle cure. Stop the car. Yeah, watch the sun go down. On the glass, you pour your honeyed words, but they don't last. A velvet breeze is whispering through the trees, but all your heavy vows are blowing in the breeze. You sit across from me, a silhouette of grace, sailing sweet forever with a smile upon your face. You paint the evening sky with colors you don't own, building us a future from a castle made of foam. I hear the sweetness slipping past your teeth, but feel the bitter coldness hiding underneath. The master of the moment, trading in the light, but your promises will vanish in the night. Oh, and as the daylight starts to bleed away, I watch you give our sacred truths away. Your words are cheap, your currency is there. I'm reaching out to touch, but nothing's there. You're selling discount promises in the afternoon, chasing the fading sun, but you're offering the moon. Cheap little whisper dissolving in the gold, a beautiful story that leaves my spirit cold. Just empty echoes in the afternoon. Yeah, empty echoes in the afternoon. Shadows stretch across the wooden floor. I've heard this sweet philosophy before. You dress your little eyes in such a vibrant hue, I almost wish my wounded heart believed in you. A sip of tea, a casual embrace, a tragic masterpiece upon your face. You speak of lifetimes while you're watching the clock, a gentle illusion, a key with no lock. Your words like pennies in a wishing well, trapped inside the beauty of the stories that you tell. But the afternoon is dying, the light is turning gray, and all your pretty bargains slowly wash away. Lord, the twilight settles heavy on my chest. I know this beautiful mirage is just a test. I feel the magic slipping through my hands like water spilling into burning sands. You're selling discount promises in the afternoon, chasing the fading sun, but you're offering the moon. Cheap little whispers dissolving in the gold, a beautiful story that leaves my spirit cold. Lost empty echoes in the afternoon. Yeah, empty echoes in the afternoon. The twilight market closes, the neon starts to glow. Your inventory's empty, and it's time for me to go. I wanted to buy them, oh, I wanted to stay, but finally walking out of this intoxicating maze. Keep all your heavy bargains, your sunset charade. I'm stepping out of the beautiful shade. The afternoon is over, the truth is finally stark. I'd rather walk alone into the dark. Oh, the gravel in my soul is crying out, washing my spirit of the shadows and the doubt. No more illusions, no more cheap supply, just watching the afternoon softly die. You were selling discount promises in the afternoon, chasing the fading sun, but you offered me the moon. Cheap little whispers dissolving in the gold. A beautiful story that leaves my spirit cold. Just empty echoes in the afternoon. Yeah. Empty echoes in the afternoon. Discount promises, fading suns, cheap words in the amber light. Let the night come, sweep the lies away. Watch the sun go down, down, down. The amber sun is melting on the glass. You pour your honeyed words, but they don't last. A velvet breeze is whispering through the trees, but all your heavy vows are blowing in the breeze. You sit across from me, a silhouette of grace, sailing sweet forever with a smile upon your face. You paint the evening sky with colors you don't own, building us a future from a castle made of foam. I keep the sweetness slipping past your teeth, but feel the bitter.
Yeah, take a breath, just relax your mind. You wake up early before the sun. You work all day until the job is done. Your feet are tired, your hands are sore. You wonder what you are doing this for. The road is long, the hill is steep. You barely get a single hour to sleep. You carry the heavy weight on your back. Just keep your train rolling down the track. Hold on, let your worries wash away. Your hard work will pay off one sweet day.
just spinning in the echoes, seeking the quiet.
Singing out prophecies that haven't been sung, drawing the borders of nations in the sand, like the whole heavy universe rests in your hand. But I look in your eyes and I see the shallow stream, just a restless soul lost in an endless dream. And it drains my spirit watching you pretend, building these castles of words that never end. You speak of the storm, but you never felt the rain, just a hollow vibration masking the pain. Oh, you're painting the sky, but you're out of the blue, claiming the wisdom of a world you never knew. From the thrones of the kings to the fire on the stove, you're just hunting for glory, forgetting to love. Yeah, you talk and you talk till the shadows fall, but an empty room echoes the loudest of all. You sit at the table and preach about the flame, how to boil the water like it's a sacred game, telling me how the noodles should perfectly bend. A master of nothing, playing the wise old friend. It breaks my heart a little to see you try so hard, playing the prophet in your own front yard. I hear the desperation in the pitch of your voice, like controlling the narrative is your only choice. You lecture the moon on how it should glow, but the gentle tide whispers what you'll never know. I sit here and smile, but my soul feels the ache for the fragile illusion that you're trying to make. And I'm tired of the noise, the relentless parade of the mask that you wear and the games that you've played. You speak of the fire, but you shiver in the cold, a tragic little story that shouldn't be told. Oh, you're painting the sky, but you're under the blue, claiming the wisdom of a world you never knew. From the thrones of the kings to the fire on the stove, you're just hunting for glory, forgetting to love. Yeah, you talk and you talk till the shadows fall, but an empty room echoes the loudest of all. Your silence is gold and your pockets are bare, just spending your syllables on the thin, empty air. I wanted to connect, to feel something real, but you're entirely buried in this fake grand appeal. I pour you a drink and I watch the ice melt down, while you crown yourself king of a ghost-ridden town. It's a lonely pedestal you've built in your mind, leaving the beauty of the quiet far behind. I feel the sorrow underneath your loud decree. You're just a prisoner of your own frequency. Oh, you're painting the sky, but you're out of the blue,
gave you all my trust, but you said goodbye. You took my love and threw it on the ground. Now you are not the person that I found. I will never forget what you did to me. You broke my heart and threw away the key. I am moving on, I am walking away, but I will remember your betrayal every day. Yes, I will remember your betrayal every day. Share our secrets in the dark, but you were playing games right from the start. You went behind my back with my best friend. That is how our story had to end. I will never forget what you did to me. You broke my heart and threw away the key. I am moving on, I am walking away, but I will remember your betrayal every day. Yes, I will remember your betrayal every day. I do not want to fight, I just want peace, but the memories in my mind will not cease. I forgive you so my soul can finally rest, but I know that leaving you is for the best. The pain was heavy, but the lesson is learned. I see the ashes from the bridges you burned. No more tears, I am feeling alright. Stepping out of the shadows into the light.
Yeah, just wake up and breathe. Don't worry about a thing. The morning sun is shining bright. I slept so deep, I slept all night. I see my shirt upon the chair. It is all wrinkled, but I don't care. I put it on, I do not mind. I leave the ironing board behind. I walk outside into the breeze. I am just living at mine. Wrinkled shirt, no worries today. I am taking it easy, walking my way. Smooth mind, but my clothes are a mess. Living this life with zero stress. People look at my messy sleeves. They see the folds like autumn leaves. I just smile and nod my head. I chose to sleep some more instead. No time to press my clothes right now. I keep it simple, I know how. I feel the rhythm in the air. I wear these wrinkles without a care. Wrinkled shirt, no worries today. No worries today. I am taking it easy, walking my way. Smooth mind, but my clothes are a mess. Living this life with zero stress. Why worry about looking so neat? Just feel the bass right in your feet. Let it go, just let it be. A wrinkled shirt means you are free. Wrinkled shirt, no worries today. No worries today. I am taking it easy, walking my way. Smooth mind, but my clothes are a mess. Living this life with zero stress. Yeah, zero stress. Just me and my wrinkled clothes. Let the breeze blow. Take it slow. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Just empty it. the dark. You talk and you talk till the meaning is gone. A blazing horizon that never brings dawn. Oh. I'm trying to listen, I'm trying to care, but my heart is just choking on the heat in the air. There's a haze in the room, thick with your pride, and nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. You got those smoking lips blowing clouds of illusion. Words so hot they melt down to confusion. It's a burning barrage of things you don't mean. The craziest fire that I've ever seen. Not a trace of the truth in the ashes that fall. Just smoking lips making no sense at all. Every syllable drips with a desperate extreme, a blistering nightmare disguised as a dream. You promise the ocean, you promise the sky, but it all evaporates before it reaches my eye. The stories get taller, the logic gets weak. I watch the smoke rise every time that you speak. I'm gasping for breath in this room full of tales, where honesty falters and sanity fails. You breathe out a tempest of frantic desire, but a mountain of words doesn't make it a fire. You got those smoking lips blowing clouds of illusion. Words so hot they melt down to confusion. It's a burning barrage of things you don't mean. The craziest fire that I've ever seen. Not a trace of the truth in the ashes that fall. Just smoking lips making no sense at all. Let it cool down, yeah. Just let it cool down. I look in your eyes and the fever is blind. You're losing yourself in the labyrinth of mind. The exaggerations are melting the floor. I don't think my spirit can take anymore. It's heavy, this weight of the things unfulfilled. A monument made out of ash that you build. No incense is burning, no cigarette glow. Just the exhaust of an ego on show. The friction of syllables moving too fast. A blistering heat that was never to last. Where do you go when the embers go cold? When the lies have been spent and the stories are told. I weep for the silence we lost in the blaze. I mourn for our souls in this suffocating maze. So keep your wild fables and keep your hot breath. You're talking the ghost of our love to its death. I need the cool breeze of a simple confess, not a hurricane wrapped in a fiery nest. The damage is done and the mirrors are cracked from the heat of the words that you cannot take back. Just stop, let the temperature fall. Listen to nothing, make peace with the wall. Your lips are still moving, but I've closed my mind, leaving the burn of your Bible behind. 'Cause you got those smoking lips blowing clouds of illusion. Words so hot they melt down to confusion. It's a burning barrage of things you don't mean. The craziest fire that I've ever seen. Not a trace of the truth in the ashes that fall. Just smoking lips making
You open your mouth and the frequency floods the room. A hurricane of syllables pulling me into the gloom. I sit here and smile, but my spirit is feeling the drain. A heavy vibration of nothing, a storm with no rain. You're broadcasting loud, but the signal is desperately weak. I'm searching for truth in the endless illusions you speak. My mind is a vessel, but you're pouring shadows inside. There's nowhere to run from the noise and nowhere to hide. Oh, you're a radio player without any batteries in. A noisy facade where the silence should softly begin. Endless and loud, but the message is hollow and cold. Just static and dust, taking a terrible toll on my soul. I look in your eyes and I wonder who's trapped in the maze. Are you running from quiet or lost in a desperate haze? Your words tumble out like a waterfall made of debris, choking the air and suffocating the ocean in me. The volume is up, but the substance has withered and died. A carousel spinning with no one left on for the ride. I ache for a moment of peace, for a pause in the sound. But your broken antenna keeps dragging my heart to the ground. Oh, you're a radio playing without any batteries in. A noisy facade where the silence should softly begin. Endless and loud, but the message is hollow and cold. Just static and dust, taking a terrible toll on my soul. It breaks me to see how you weaponize all of this breath. Talking so much, loving the fragile silence to death. I want to connect, to reach out and anchor your pain, but I'm caught in the undertow of your meaningless rain. The hours go by and the monologue never retreats. A wandering ghost on the loneliest, emptiest streets. You speak to be heard, but you're pushing the listeners away, leaving me drowning in all of the things you don't say. Oh, you're a radio playing without any batteries in. A noisy facade where the silence should softly begin. Endless and loud, but the
hush now. Let the universe speak. Babylon roars in the hurricane of glass. A million hollow voices moving way too fast. They bleed their intentions, they shatter the stone. But the wisest of kings sits quietly on his throne. I watch the syllables crumble to dust in a world full of echoes. Who can you trust? When the tongue finally rests, the spirit begins to breathe, shedding the heavy armor, unspooling what we weave. In the chasm of the chest, a glowing truth unfolds, the secret that the ancient river holds. Oh, the quiet is a treasure, an untarnished crown. Silence is golden when the world burns down. Trading all my silver for a peace so divine. Yeah, silence is golden, pure and profound. Words can be daggers, dripping with the night, cutting through the twilight, blinding out the light. Every argument a shipwreck on the shallow, jagged shore. I refuse to be a casualty in this endless empty war. So I swallow the thunder and I drink down the rain. I lock away the fury, I let the quiet rise, watching constellations bloom right behind my eyes. No need to justify the shadows, no need to explain. The medicine, the stillness is washing out the pain. Oh, the quiet is a treasure, an untarnished crown. Silence is golden, and the world burns down. Diami to Emma, let the quiet to shine. Trading all my silver for a peace so divine. Yeah, silence is golden, pure and profound. Conversations drift like sweet smoke in the wind. Where does the meaning stop and where does it begin? We fill up the empty spaces just to hide from our ghost. But the man who says the least is the one who feels the most. I walk through the valleys of chatter and pride, where fools sell their secrets with nowhere to hide. But I am an island in an ocean of sound, rooted in the stillness deep beneath the ground. There's a kingdom in the pause, a sanctuary built without any flaw. You don't have to shout to prove that you are real. Just close your weary eyes, let the silence heal. Let it heal. Let it heal. is golden.